Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. The S&P 500 was down almost 0.2% today. Kind of a quiet day today because tomorrow is when the Federal Reserve Chairman Powell will be speaking. Market probably doesn't want to get in front of that with a lot of risk, so just kind of waiting to see what happens. The last time we had a speech like this was Jackson Hole. The market came down quite a bit. This time, people are a little bit worried about that. I'd be a little bit surprised to see a big downturn only because so much has already been discussed by the Fed governors in different interviews, even this week. I'm not sure what else Chairman Powell can say to try to scare the market to coming down even further. And so if that doesn't happen, you could see just the opposite with a reflex kind of upward motion that happens here too. So, altogether, all these different pieces are battling it out. And obviously the Federal Reserve tends to be one of the most important components here. I'm assuming he'll be talking about, the pace of increases, most likely talking about slowing down that pace from these 3/4 point increases. But the peak might be higher. And again, it's talking about 5 to 5.25 right now for the peak terminal rate. And then obviously the last part is how long they might keep that there. And so most of these things they don't actually know. They're trying to project with some transparency and some clarity, but it's difficult to know what they're actually going to do. I think the big thing that's happening right now is that inflation seems to be slowing down some. We're seeing some of the projections for the next inflation number are even getting better with some slower inflation. So we'll see if that actually comes true when they report it on the 13th of December. The bond yields on the 2-year treasury, although they were up a little bit today, are still quite a bit below their peak point, and they're kind of at least going sideways would be the best description there. That's not a bad thing for the stock market. So these are things that are kind of keeping the market going and looking forward as far as that goes. I think what really is going to happen here is, maybe we have a recession. It looks quite likely sometime next year. Has the market already priced in enough for a recession? Because earnings would drop in that scenario. And obviously the stock market is down. Is it down enough? How bad is that recession going to be if we do have one? So I think those are the bigger questions that we'll be answering next year. But really today, we're just looking forward to tomorrow and kind of see what's happening. So I'll look forward to doing the video tomorrow and tell you my interpretation of what was said. And we'll talk to you then. Thank you very much.